the Argenteuil train, got out at Colombes, and walked thence to the Île Marante. The moment he arrived at this place of his dreams, he began fishing, and fished till nightfall. Every Sunday he met in this very spot Monsieur Sauvage, a stout, jolly little man, a draper in the Rue Notre-Dame de Lorette, and also an ardent fisherman. They often spent half the day side by side, rod in hand and feet dangling over the water, and a warm friendship had sprung up between the two. Some days they did not speak. At other times they chatted, but they understood each other perfectly without the aid of words, having similar tastes and feelings. In the spring, about 10 o'clock in the morning, when the early sun caused a light mist to float on the water and gently warmed the backs of the two enthusiastic anglers, Morisot would occasionally remark to his neighbor,
"My, but it's pleasant here."
To which the other would reply,
"I can't imagine anything better."
And these few words sufficed to make them understand and appreciate each other. In the autumn, toward the close of day, when the setting sun shed a blood-red glow over the western sky, and the reflection of the crimson clouds tinged the whole river with red, brought a glow to the faces of the two friends, and gilded the trees, whose leaves were already turning at the first chill touch of winter, Monsieur Sauvage would sometimes smile at Morisot and say,
"What a glorious spectacle!"
And Morisot would answer, without taking his eyes from his float,
"This is much better than the boulevard, isn't it?"
As soon as they recognized each other, they shook hands cordially, affected at the thought of meeting under such changed circumstances. Monsieur Sauvage, with a sigh, murmured,
"These are sad times."
Morisot shook his head mournfully.
"And such weather. This is the first fine day of the year."
The sky was, in fact, of a bright, cloudless blue. They walked along side by side, reflective and sad.
"And to think of the fishing,"
said Morisot.
"What good times we used to have."
"When shall we be able to fish again?"
asked Monsieur Sauvage.
"Suppose we go there."
"Where?"
"Fishing."
"But where?"
"Why, to the old place. The French outposts are close to Colombes. I know Colonel Dumoulin, and we shall easily get leave to pass."
Morisot trembled with desire.
"Very well. I agree."
And they separated to fetch their rods and lines. An hour later, they were walking side by side on the high road.